Hello and welcome to VisionSwim. Today is day 24 of week 5. I'm Coach Francois and today we're doing breaststroke. Warm-up recap, 300 followed by two 200s, three 100s at the end. The 300, we are building the streamlines. 6 kicks on your first 25, 7 on your second, 8 on your third, 9 kicks on the water on your fourth 25. Repeat that for every set of 4 25s on that 300. After your streamlines, you have 6 strokes in your breakout, trying to achieve the fastest speed before you get to that 6th stroke. After that 6th stroke, go ahead and find a breathing pattern that works for you and slow down the pace to focus on your technique and DPS for the rest of that 25. Then for the two 200s negative split, we are doing 8 kicks in our streamline off every wall, always 6 strokes in your breakout. On the first 100, slow down the pace after the breakout to focus on your technique and your DPS. But on the second 100, do not slow down the pace. Hold that speed for the rest of the 25. This will help ensure that we are negative splitting these 200s. And then we finish off with 3 100s, drill, kick, drill. 25 catch-up freestyle for the drill with 6 kicks in your streamline. A 50 streamline kick, both with 6 kicks in your streamline off both walls. And then we finish that with another 25 catch-up freestyle, again with 6 kicks in your streamline. The time base for the 300 is on the 5 minutes. Time base for the two 200s is on the 3 minutes. And the time base for the three 100s is on the 140. All right. Now, for our main set today, we have a big main set. This is going to take over the rest of the practice. This is all breaststroke with freestyle at the end. We start off with 8 50s on the 55, a 25 T-drill followed by a 25 breaststroke flutter. T-drill is breaststroke armed with a butterfly kick. You're only going to do one butterfly kick, and that's going to happen at the end of your press. Just like when you do your regular breaststroke swim, you do your breaststroke kick or your legs come together at the very end of that press. Here, you're going to do a dolphin kick at the very end of that press. What this is going to do is going to help you focus on the timing and the rhythm of the press with the breaststroke kick. So every time you do that dolphin kick, I want you guys to imagine that breaststroke kick happening instead. But with that dolphin kick, there's more exaggeration on the rhythm and the flow of that undulation. And then the 25 coming back is going to be breaststroke flutter. The breaststroke flutter, we're focusing on the speed of the lift and the press on that breaststroke. So you guys will kick and streamline, do your out sweep, your shoot, and your press, and make that whole cycle happen as fast as you can. You can rest and streamline until you're ready for the next one, but every time you start that next pull, I want you to go through that whole pull cycle as fast as you can. With the breaststroke flutter, it's going to keep your hips still, very static, and that's going to allow you to focus more on the muscle groups you need to improve the speed of that breaststroke upper body pull, shoot, and press. After those 850s, we have 4 100s on the 145 breaststroke negative split. So the first 50 is going to be fast, easier, slower than the second 50. Always make sure you're going faster on the second 50. On this one, I want you guys to do it by tempo. So on the first 50, focus on power glides. Pull, kick, glide, but focus on the power so you get the fastest, longest glide possible. And then on the second 50, try to take all that power that we put into that power glide breaststroke, but put that into a fast tempo. The moment the heels touch, we're already starting that next stroke. There is no glide. In other words, I like to say we glide with just the arms and not with the arms and the legs together. So after you shoot out, you press. While you're pressing, your arms are in streamline. That's your glide. And while your legs are going through its kick cycle, your arms are in streamline. You're still only streamlining with the arms. You're not streamlining with the kicks. Once the feet come together, you won't streamline with the feet and the arms together. You just start that next pull again. So it's a half streamline, as I like to call it. And then we have 1225 breaststroke hammer entries. All right, a hammer entry is a drill where we just focus on slamming down onto the water with our upper body as hard as we can. So as you come up, go for an early shoot. And I want you guys to shoot out while you're still breathing in. The moment you start to breathe in, go ahead and start shooting out with that breath coming in. And then as soon as your arms are getting out there, you slam down as hard as you can, like you're trying to belly flop with the biggest impact you can possibly do. With the arms out the way, it allows for a harder impact. And one way to check if you're doing this right is using your body somewhat like a seesaw. If you come down hard with your upper body, you should feel your lower body get a little bit of a lift. If you're not getting a lift in your back half of the body, then you're not really slamming down as hard as you can. ways to correct that is make sure you get your streamline arms further out before you press down. So you have a bigger surface area that comes down in front, and that bigger surface area that all comes down together. And make sure your joints are locked too. You don't want anything soft out in front. Joints are locked when you do press down. That impact should help lift up the back half. After that, we have three 200s on the 330. This one is going to be a 100 drill followed by a 100 build. The 100 drill is going to be the hammer drill again, and then the 100 build is going to be regular breaststroke, but we're building each 25. So each 25, pick up the tempo. Start off with a power glide on the first 25, and then on the second 25, shorten that glide. Third 25, shorten that glide some more. By the fourth 25, half no glide. Just go for that half glide. The moment the feet touch, we're starting that next pull cycle right away. And then we go into 100 freestyle sprint. This is where we're going to change the this main set a little bit. We have 100 freestyle sprint on the 135. We are incorporating our challenge set into this breaststroke set. At your 100 pace plus 10 seconds. After that, we have a 50 recovery, but this time the recovery is your choice. Any stroke you want for the recovery, but just focus on technique. And then on the next 100 is going to be a 100 breaststroke, all out sprint on the 135 at your 100 pace plus 10 seconds. And then that again is followed by a 50 recovery of your choice, also on the 135. We're going to repeat this. How many times do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we repeat this. Supposed to be 6 times through. I know I have it as 5. So the first 100 is freestyle, then a 50 recovery. Next 100 is breaststroke, then a 50 recovery. Freestyle, 50 recovery, breaststroke, 50 recovery. Then we're going to do this set 2 times through. And again, I'm just going to break down the times for each interval. The 850s, T-drill, breaststroke flutter are on the 55. The 4 100s, breaststroke negative split are on the 145. The 12 25s, hammer press, hammer entries are on the 40. The 3 200s, 100 hammer drill, 100 breaststroke build, tie base is on the 330. 100, all the 100s for the freestyle challenge set and the breaststroke will be on the 135, and the 50s will also be on the 135. Well, that's it for today. Let me know how you guys like this workout. If you give it a shot, type in the comments how it worked out for you. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.